A really nice way to deal with procrastination is the idea of gamification, turning whatever you're doing into some kind of game. Now, when you think about this, sometimes the idea of that can be really exciting, and then you think, how can I turn just normal everyday stuff into a game? You'd be surprised how much of what we do at work is already gamified, if you look at it in that sense. So what are the games that we're playing at work? So one thing that we do is sales targets. You know, if you're in any kind of sales or budget targeting kind of environment, no one wants to be the loser, no one wants to be the person who has the lowest, everyone wants to be the winner. Suddenly we've turned the idea of making sales into a game. Appraisals is a really obvious one. You know, people have ratings when they're being appraised. You have certain things that you want to score a 4 instead of a 3 on, or you want to hit that magic number 5 out of 5, whatever that might be. So appraisals in some way can be a game. Getting your inbox to 0 is a game. Like, suddenly it becomes a game to get back to 0. It becomes a game to get back to 0 before you leave the office. It becomes a game to look at what's your score in terms of how many emails you still have in that action folder, how many you're clearing every day. As soon as you start to measure that, you can start to manage that, and it makes it kind of gamified in some kind of sense. And also just those kind of little ego games that we play. So just the idea of, I bet you can't get an interview with that famous actress. Suddenly it's like, oh, I bet I can. And so there's suddenly a game is created, a challenge is created out of that. So just that idea of gamification, it's actually much more prevalent than we perhaps think. It's certainly not a new thing, but like, just think about what you're doing and how you can turn that into some kind of game if that's what you need to overcome procrastination, to get motivated and get things done. So just even thinking about your to-do list, like, can I tick off these 5 things? Challenge yourself to do that by lunchtime, whatever that kind of thing is. If you make it a game, you make it fun. If you make it a game, you make it playful. And if you make it a game, it's more likely to happen.